So tonight let's talk about line dances and the don't play them at my wedding phenomenon, because this is something that's been going on for quite a while. A lot of wedding clients will pop up right off the bat and say, look, please don't play any line dances at all. One time I did this wedding where the bride wanted no line dances whatsoever, so I didn't play any. The following week, her maid of honor, by coincidence, was my bride. So I'm there. I'm playing line dances because she asked for them. And the bride from the previous week is doing all the line dances. And I called her up to the DJ booth and I said, hey, wait a minute, hold on a second. You didn't want any line dances at your party, but you're doing them here. She says, yeah, I love them. I just didn't want them at mine. So that got me thinking, what's up with this? I think that a lot of people just don't want every other wedding they've been to. They want a unique experience. And they feel like if they eliminate some of these things that they've seen at other events, that they'll have a different kind of party. And they will, absolutely. But then when I have those client meetings when someone says, look, no line dances at my event, I have to go through this barrage of hypotheticals, because it would be irresponsible for me to just say, okay, fine, stuff happens. First question I'll ask is, what if someone requests a line dance? I'll get one of two responses to that. They'll either say, oh, well, if someone asks for it, go ahead and play it, because I think they assume that we just play them by default, which I don't do, but I'm sure a lot of DJs do. The other thing they may say is, well, have them come and talk to me about it. What happens in that case is that Aunt Betty, who came from Kalamazoo and bought them a $2,000 wedding gift, is going to walk up to them and say, hey, I asked to hear the electric slide, and the DJ said that you told him you couldn't play it. Then, of course, the client will come to me and say, Aunt Betty wants to hear it. Go ahead and play it. Now, the other thing that I will point out is that, look, I don't really like line dances. I prefer not to play them, but they are a useful icebreaker under certain conditions with certain crowds. I don't just play them by default, but if I need to motivate your audience, and I'm not doing it very well with our playlist that we have, can I do a line dance at that point? And they might still say no. Or they may say, oh yeah, if you feel like you really need to play one, go ahead. Something else I'll add is that I think in theory, in the planning stages, things are really important to people. But in reality, it's different. They're there, they're in the moment, things are happening. And some of the things that were important to them in theory aren't nearly as important to them now that everybody is just enjoying themselves and having a good time. It's called a party. So that's it. We'll see you next time. Quick video for a Sunday evening. Thanks for watching. Practice and enjoy.